guys, Chlorine King here. I'm going to show you quickly how to clean this iChlor salt cell. This process is the same and parts are the same for the Intellichlor as well, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you'll need are the parts to do. You need a bucket full of water, you're going to need some acid, you're going to need the Pentair salt stand. So the first step is removing the cell. The first thing I like to do is get the pressure out of the system, so I'll crack the air bleed on the filter or open up a pump lid so the pipes are under no pressure. So I'm going to do that now. Now all you got to do is turn these unions counterclockwise or lefty-loosey. Just go ahead and remove it from the system. Simple as that. So now that we got the cell out, the next step is getting the base on. We want to take our base O-ring side up, go ahead and attach it here. Now generally I like to put this in a bucket to set, but without having to recut and zip tie, I'm going to leave it right here. Now that we got that all set up, we can go ahead and add the acid now. So it's real important when you're cleaning salt cells to not go super heavy on the acid, because these plates have ruthenium coating on it, and that basically, if you start putting a bunch of acid to it, it'll eat it off and shorten the life of the cell. So we want to try to stay 1 to 4 parts acid to water, and without getting technical and measuring, one thing I found that really works well as far as dosing. See the plates down here? What I like to go ahead and do is add the water until we're just about over the plates. They're about right there. And then from there, carefully add the acid. Add a little bit more. It's about right there. Now you see that bubbling? Not as bad. The cell's not super dirty, but as there's more calcium on there, you see it's starting to bubble now. That's just the acid eating the calcium away. So we just basically wait till it stops bubbling, and we're essentially done at that point. So that's it, guys. This thing is perfectly clean now. I already went ahead and dumped the water out, so let's just remove the stand. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's 100% clean in there. Now all we gotta do is put it back in the plumbing. Now Pentair has a specific flow direction that we need to stick to, so that side's going out to the pool. So let's go ahead and put this back in. And all we do now, instead of left, we just righty-tighty on the unions. You just want to hand snug them, no need for channel locks. And there you go. That's how you clean a Pentair iChlor or Intellichlor. In order to keep this cell in top running condition, you got to make sure you check this every 3 months. Or in super high calcium pools, you want to start noticing it's not making as much chlorine. You want to take it apart and take a look. I'll be willing to bet there's some calcium on there that's causing that issue. A couple things you want to do when you get the system started. You want to check for leaks here on the unions. We're good to go there. And then also, this says we have good salt right now. Sometimes it won't say that if you had a really high calcium buildup, because the cell will read low salt because of that. So give it a good 24 hours to recalibrate itself and get a more accurate salt reading before you go adding more salt. And again, it's always a good idea to test the water with an independent meter to make sure you're not over saturating the water with salt. Because as these go bad, or high calcium or low water temperature, these will start reading low salt, and you don't want to put in too much salt and have to drain part of the pool to get it. So as always, like and subscribe and comment if you like, and have a great weekend, everyone.